Okay, fantastic. Now I just gotta make sure I can see my chat and we are good to go. Alright, place it over here. Make sure that's still running. Okay, fantastic. Let me just close the window and the backdrop. Is it me or does the game sound loud? Is this routed correctly? It's probably just loud on my side. If I do this, I need to make sure I remove the display capture. Okay, cool. Alright, fantastic. We're good to go. Last time on Silent Hill F, we found ourselves heading to a shrine. Probably following the fox after a series of awful events happened in the real world, including heading to a school, realizing that Rinko doesn't really like us, and us not really understanding why. Is it jealousy? Is it enhanced emotions by what is happening in this town? Is it something else? Is it Hinako's head playing with her and making her think of the worst possible scenario? So we ended up in a shrine where we had to face 3 of our friends, which we faced 2 of, Sakako and Rinku, and we got to hear their like deepest, darkest thoughts. We still haven't made sense of it entirely, but I think we're left with just facing Shu now before potentially we head back to the real world. I can't even really call it the weird world because of what's happening and what we know Silent Hill to be, but we are elsewhere at the moment. We are in a different scenario. So we're going to pick up the pieces there. And we're going to see what Shu really thinks of us then. Hi, Smokey. Hi, Paul. I keep seeing everyone play this. I don't know what it is. You don't know what Silent Hill games are? You're missing out, Paul. You're a YouTube boy today? Hi, Trees. What's up? Lots of you are over on YouTube. Alright, so this is the hall that we found ourselves in. Yeah, I mean, partner might even be suspicious, Jackknife. And also, thank you for coming back, even though we haven't really streamed this in a week to catch the rest of this. But yeah, we did face Rinko, we did face Sakako, and we left Sakako to a really weird fate where we took out the lights and she's terrified of the dark. And then we just kind of left her in a room. And now we find ourselves in this hall where we have to solve a puzzle. So let's take a look at the text here. Guess we have to put the volume up here for Silent Hill. Remember, the dialogue is very quiet for this game. Hey, K-Vaughn, we're doing great. How are you doing? What was here? You know about Silent Hill, you didn't know about the new game? Well, it came out a few weeks ago. Plants are hard to keep alive. Return when it's lost. So far, he's not acting too strange. Space War's gone. Interesting. He does seem to trust us from what we see so far. Nothing too strange about what he's saying. Yeah, this is definitely their Space Wars books. Okay, okay. Smashed upper this morning? Hell yeah, good to hear that. Hope you had a nice meal afterwards. Hi, Torty, we're doing okay. How about you? Suspect everyone? Yes. Even myself. Okay. Save me for tomorrow, chat. It's gonna be both thunderstorming and 39 Celsius simultaneously. That sounds like it's gonna be very turbulent weather. Scary. My final decision on what? I'm still trying to figure things out. Carry not any memory of what has come to pass beyond this point. Lay all bare upon the pedestal first. The doors shall not open to those who harbor regret in their hearts. Yeah, there's something that's missing next to the gun. Question is, do I have anything to place here? Or must I go find it? Return what is lost. Okay. You've been trying a new core finisher at the end and destroyed me called Dragon Flags. I don't think I'm familiar with it. What does it consist of? I have a neat. Guess we go explore. As we discussed last episode, this is definitely very symbolic of where he actually works and his family. The medicine cabinet from Shu's place, yes. He is the one I did give her the painkillers when she did have a headache. Ooh. What? Oh crap. Okay, I gotta remember how to play. Oof. Clearly this is not it. Heck. Alright, let's go, let's go. Just a little bit of a warm-up. I got totally baited by this enemy on the other side. Go to explore that corridor and get jumped from above. It's like leg raises, but instead you move your whole body while laying lying on the bench up until your shoulders. Oh, okay. Yeah, those are brutal. I didn't know that's what they were called. There's definitely something here. There's no lantern, but I guess this place is sufficiently lit. Oh, there's levers again. Now we have a Triforce and a bird. Is there a map here? So now we've opened the bird doorway, so I think this side shall be open now. Also, let me know at any point if I need to turn up the volume if it is too quiet. I'm more than happy to adjust it. This game, though, is naturally extremely quiet as well. Hey, I hit it on time. Great. Oh god, oh god, oh god, she's going for the grab. Oh god, oh god. Thanks, Smokey. Wow. A lot of HP lost. Okay, yeah, there is no lantern here, so these things are gonna revive themselves. That's not good. Yeah, keep that in mind. I found a little Emma. Oh, that thing is on the other side now. That's not good. Divine water. Hi, Benjamin. Good to see you. I mean, with the number of bandages we have, I think we can handle it. Not that I really want to, but we can. What's down here? Bandage. Okay, that's okay. We're in Shu's place. Of course, he probably has abundance of band-aids, first aid kits, and medicine to go around. I have a bunch of first aid kits. I have nothing to worry about. Next time I take damage, I'm just gonna use the first aid kit. Where are we now? So now we can... If we hit the Triforce lever, what is that gonna help us with? Is this a Triforce door? It is a Triforce door. Okay. I heard a lot about how this game affected the voice actor. She was getting into character. Oh, ooh. Will you tell me more? Let's see. What's our health situation at? What items do we have? Can we consume something? I think most of these are just really good offerings. Oh, no? Don't do it, Simple. Don't do it. Give me some time. Give me some time. I gotta make you a 100 sub, 100 month alert. Don't do it, Simple. Hi, Simple. How you doing? Happy Tuesday. Oh, I know it's not time for that. What the heck? Whoa! Is that just a million pregnant bellies? Oh my god, what the? Oh god. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Kill whatever this thing is first. Oh, it birthed a doll. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, God. I just feel like it should be a special one, Simple. If you want to share it, go for it. I ain't telling you not to, but... at the same time, you're the first person to reach 100 subs. 100 months. Okay. Hold. Oh god. I don't like this. This is really creepy. I don't like the 100 bellies. At first I was like, maybe this is gonna be like a brood mother type. And maybe it's gonna have like a million breasts or something like that. But this is so much worse. That pregnancy glow? Ugh. I don't want it. I don't want to have whatever it's having. Oh god. I wanted to counter that. Gonna overstay my welcome. Gotta strafe the poison. Oh, maybe you can spit from behind as well. Oh, look at... birthed another one. Oh, great. Hey, I pressed the button, girl. Oh, God. I don't like it. If only I could get one counter today, that would be fantastic. Thank you. She's stuck, she's stuck, she's stuck, she's stuck. She is so stuck. Rest in peace, Michael. Well, I cleared up my inventory. Nice. At least we got a dodge in. That thing whipped. Oh god. Stop it with this spitting! Oh, which one did I parry? Both? One? Oh, I parried both. Oh god, that was awful. Hi, Mr. Angel. Hi, Soaking Kitty. I hope you're having a great day yourself. Oh, this reminds me of a lot of chunky ticks from like Peak. Ew, quick, feed her some chili and mustard. She's got weird cravings. Do you think that would have calmed her down a little bit? Got the car fixed Friday, then on Saturday I was driving the truck and got hit. Guy was doing 70 plus while you were turning. On the bright side, no injuries. It'll only be like 7K worth of damage. No. I'm glad you were in a truck though. That sounds terrifying. Oh my gosh. Can like life give you a break and not have people like ram into you? What the heck? Jeez, I'm so sorry, Sinful. I'm glad you're okay, and I'm sorry about the car. That's messed up. Is that 1 or 2? No. I don't know. My reaction speed is pretty poor today, so not as much as I would like it to be. Hi, Jin. How's it going? Double parry was sick, though. That was satisfying. I'm just looking if there's anything here that we need to grab, but it doesn't seem like we can even get to these. They just, like, barred off. Okay. This is the way forward. Hey, Sebastian. Yeah, we're playing more Silent Hill F today. I don't think we're gonna have the biggest session today because I gotta stop a little early today, Jen, but we'll still have a good time. We're gonna get about 3 hours of Silent Hill, which I feel is a nice amount of time to spend in Ebisugaoka, you know? Is like the truck totally totaled, or are you gonna be able to repair it with like 7K damages? Okay, bye Smokey. Thanks for hanging out. See you later. Sleep well. I don't know if you can, but can you go back to Sakako's area? There's a hidden room that opens up that people miss. I believe you might have commented on my videos about that, Astronaut. And I'm not sure. I'll have to see. If I can, I will. But thank you for pointing it out. You're concerned about getting handed the fight as we're inspecting Shu's thoughts? I'm scared about a lot of things. Oh, something to pick up here. Brainiac Hero comic. The inside page was full of drawings. Hanako were drawn at the bad guys that the protagonist defeated. Moreover, in order to make the method of death even more bizarre than the maga's presentation, they stubbornly added a lot of scattered blood and guts. What? Why would they make me the bad guy? What the heck? Alright, Simple. Wishing for the best for you. Hope they can get it fixed. Alright, so we have 1 of 2 of Shu's prized possessions. Hi, J-Boy. Good to see you. Welcome back. Hi, Larry. Okay. Imagine it probably opened up the path here. It did. Okay. Oh! So we're back in this room. We can place the prized possession somewhere. Return when it's lost. I think this one will probably... It seems to be like say Space War themed, so I'm going to place a Space War comic here. Alright. This looks like medical tools, and that looks like a dead plant. I'm kind of curious about what this one's going to be. Let me make a save, but this is the way back through where we came, and at the moment it is not open, so we'll have to see else or not if we can actually go back. Let's get a save in. Okay, let's go back, I guess? To the right. I think there is an enemy here. Yep. Maybe even multiple. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. Got them. Unfortunately, they won't be down for long. There's the Yukon on the other side here that I might go get really quickly, otherwise we'll head to the right. I think at least the Yukon should still be there. Or maybe it's too late. Let's see. This is the bird switch, right? Let's hit that. Oh, I didn't do any offerings. That probably would have been smart. Bye, Simple. See you later. Take care. Where was it? Was it this way? I think the Yukon was here. Alright, picked it up. I gotta get to work, but can't wait to catch up later. Bye, astronaut. See you later. Good luck at work. Alright, so this is the way forward. How's our inventory situation at the moment? 9 out of 10. We probably will be fine. I don't want to go back because those enemies are probably walking about again. I would rather not have to contend with them for a second time. You think the hill might have a frog? You know, that's not a bad theory. Drawing of a young Shimizu Hinako. Even if it was drawn by an elementary school student, it's still too bad. This is definitely drawn on purpose. There are all kinds of curses written on it, like stupid, disgusting, etc. Oh, that's so mean. This better not have been drawn by Shu. This is the prized possession? That's cruel. What difficulty am I on? I'm on story, and the puzzle difficulty is hard. It's what was recommended to me. Everyone said hard kind of like diminished their playthrough the first time around. She got me before I could get her. Oh god. Oh god. This is not very good. Ah! Heck, I can't tell what the both of them are doing. I need him to chase me this way. Oh, come on. The reaction time is so slow when I'm not focused. Oh, dang it. That's a lot of first aid kits for just this segment. Very bad playing. Okay. Maybe before this girl gets up. That's fine. We better use our item at some point, huh? Oh crap, I have to freaking... Yeah, the two most expensive enemies? Absolutely. There's like no lantern here to defeat them for good. I think I have to hit the switch again. I think. No? Or do I need to go back the long way around? Okay. No? Uncertain is unclear. Maybe I have to go back the long way around. That'll be kind of a pain if I do. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they follow up that Sebastian in the upcoming game where they actually reveal what F really means. Hi, Agatha. How's it going? Good to see you. Did you finish up your, Ooh, your playthrough? You finished up this area in New Game Plus. Well, I hope you're enjoying this up. I really would like to be able to do my own New Game Plus playthrough as well. Very stressful. Oh my god, hi! Mandy! Hello! Thank you so much for the raid! Hi everyone, welcome in. What is up? I hope you were all doing really well. I was hanging out in Mandy's stream the other day and she was playing a very peculiar game. It was still a really good time to hang out though. Hi Matsuma Prime, hello Lion Anchor Gaming, we have Cynical Singer, Dainty Angels, Mandy, Mikko, and NZ Reppin. Hello, welcome in everyone. I'm Ash. I'm playing through Silent Hill F. It is actually my first playthrough. We have not had more than 2 sessions and we're getting into our 3rd session today. We've been kind of bouncing back between this Final Fantasy Tactics and yesterday we played through a whole host of like Steam Next Fest demos to look for new games that are going to be coming out, and we found some really cool games among those, including a really cozy game that I look forward to playing in November. Was it the gory one? I think so. Like you were like ants. It was like there are no humans or something like that. Yeah, no, I'm not human. And like you were answering the door and you were like figuring out if you had to let them in, and there was like someone in your bathroom, and like I don't know, it was strange. It was peculiar. That's the game I was like lurking for. Yeah, that's it, Jackson. Yeah. Hi, Manga. What's up? Hello. I have to check out what that game is because like I'd never heard of it before, and you were playing. I'm like, I do like peculiar games. Well, Mandy's community, what was she up to today? And man, if you need to go take care of yourself, feel absolutely free. Don't feel like you need to linger here. Same with any raiders. If you need a screen break or to go take care of yourselves and you have been sitting a long time watching Mandy's stream, I totally understand. If you need to raid and dip, do not feel guilty about it at all. If you do want to hang out with us for Silent Hill adventures, then we are here. We're currently in the segment of the game, the worship hall, where we basically have to face our friends and then their darkest, deepest thoughts. And I still cannot tell, and I don't want an answer on this, on whether they are Hanako's fears of what they might be feeling about her, or truly the deep, dark thoughts that they're feeling, or manifestations of the horrors and nightmares that we're facing in Silent Hill that is making them like that. So we are in a very peculiar place right now. You watched a friend play? No, I'm Not Human on release. It looks very interesting. That it does. Why not both? True. It is completely possible. What game is this? Silent Hill F. Wait, did we just pull the switch here? I don't recall with the raids if we did or not, but we'll figure out soon enough. I just shuffle to the other side of this room, see what happens. Oh, okay. This is the bird door. You're leaning towards her own interpretations, but at the end of the day, I hope it remains unanswered. Psych horror is better that way. I think so as well. And I feel like in the past, there has always been speculations about what is really happening. And I think that's kind of like a good formula to follow. Like, I don't mind more linear storytelling, but I don't think it needs to answer all the questions. I think burning questions are very good. Theorize? Yes. Absolutely. I agree with you. So we'll see how this plays out and whether it's the psych horror we deserve and want. Alright, we should be able to place Shu's second prize possession on this little table and complete the challenge in this room. That's frickin' morbid as hell. What the hell? So one was locked in a cage above a pit of lava. One was just trapped in a dark room, and he's just suspended from the ceiling, hanging. I'm curious what she's gonna do. That's putting all the pressure on his neck. Did she, like, literally make the decision to make him hang? Wow. Oh my god. Hinako is going very dark in this, like, worship hall. She's basically seen some of her friends' like darkest thoughts and like basically coldly and callously made a decision about how she feels about them. Like, there wasn't even enough about Shu to be like, wow, that's terrible, but wow. Maybe she's not herself. It had to be done? The fox is our friend now. Anything for my fox husband. Okay. Bizarre. Very strange. Everything about this is very strange. Hey Dalton, the new one's really cool. Okay, everything is burning away once more. I guess we return. The timing. Hi, Natalie. Hi, the Malice. What's up? You have no place in my future. Wow, that's a brutal achievement. We're back in school. Oh yeah, I forgot that they let us rest and take a little nap. And they went to patrol. It was a very dark nightmare, potentially. Oh, I forgot we have a bit of a sledgehammer. Alright, let's see what journal pages we have updated. About myself, first and foremost. Oh, wow. Okay, there exist... Wait, hold on. There exist two Hinakos inside me. Now, Shimizu Hinako, whom I've known since birth, and Hinako, a woman who's trying to steal my body from the old me. It's like an alien is trying to take over me. If this were Space Wars, my partner should be coming to the rescue, but there's no sign of him. I wonder if Hinako is the one that's in the alternate Fox world that she's talking about. Sakako. I think Sakako may have read one too many of those bizarre comics lately. She'll be laughing all happily one moment and then turn deadly serious and spout off some weird nonsense the next. Apparently she's acting like that because she thinks it's cool, but it's kind of creeped me out the first few times she did it. I hope she gets over this weird supernatural phase of hers. Yeah, my spear weapon, my naginata, is gone. We just have a sledgehammer now. Fox mask. Okay, we get to learn more about him. Who is he? There are times when those kind eyes that watch me through the slits of the fox mask turn frighteningly sharp. It's as if he's looking right through me, piercing the very depths of my soul. When we walk hand in hand, he always stays one step ahead, as if guiding me somewhere. With my hand in his, I can keep my eyes cast down towards my feet when I walk. When he tugs gently on my hand, I know what true happiness is. I don't have to think about anything anymore. As long as I do what he tells me, I know I will be happy. Oh, that girl, that sounds very unhealthy. That's not good, girl. You're down, yeah, she's down bad, and the sketch of this is even worse. A monster covered in swollen skin, crawling mounds. As each one pulses, it spawns more and more horrors. What a vile show of life. I'd rather die than turn into a monster like this. Yeah. There's more about Shizuria. Shu and I decided this place was Space Army HQ when we played Space Wars. When it wasn't just us playing, we would gather here to have a mission briefings while eating candy. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that either. Alright, so what do we got? We have our sword or a knife that is actually pretty effective, that is almost broken at the moment, and we have our sledgehammer. We're trying to find our way out of the school now. Yeah, why does he keep leaving? With Rinko. I swear, if we become the bad guy in this... I'm not gonna know how I'm gonna feel about that. No, Gaia, this is our first playthrough. I feel like it almost caught up with us that time, but yeah, the tree collapses. Okay, I guess there's no way back to the school now. Our fate is sealed. What time are you playing this right now? It's like noon here. Let's hope that they did. Weird to think that we literally just sent our friends to their deaths in the other world in the shrine. But at least 2 out of 3 are kind of alive here. It's also really sad how often they're leaving her behind. I think Rinko is being really awful to her. Like the fact that she always has to be on her own and Shu has to look after her and kind of must suck. Okay, let's save our progress and make some offerings. Alright, what can we enshrine? I'll do the Ramune, I'll do the chocolate, the Yokon I think we'll hold on to at the moment because we don't really have much healing stuff. I think the chocolate should be fair. Or more divine water? Alright, what's our faith situation looking at right now? We can pray to increase a stat. I think having some health might be good. We did already increase the Omamori slots, so we've already increased them. I think having health is probably a good idea. Stamina is nice as well. I don't think I'm worried too much about our sanity situation at the moment. Let's see. Equipment, Omamori. Which 3 do we have equipped? Decreases damage taken while dodging, deals additional damage while using weapons with high durability, and greatly decreases focus charge time. What other options do we have? Increase max health and decreases line of sight. And decreases weapon durability consumption by performing light attacks. Okay. Ooh. I'm sorry, something urgent came up, so I can't come with you. Just trust me and continue down the path we decided. I'll get everything ready and wait for you. Something tells me that's not a message from Shu. Something is already here. Gamer? I mean, I am playing a game, so what do you think? I'm a little scared of what's gonna drop down here. Yeah, some of them are just kind of like, it seems I can't really do much about them. They are just narrow paths and I have to head there. It's like, oh, I gotta face them one way or another. That looks like an area where I'm 100% going to get jumped. Ah! God damn it! Do it! It still didn't make it any less bad. Jeez, girl. I saw her and I was like, you know what? I'll deal with this in a moment. I know. Nothing even in there. Wow, rude. I called it, didn't necessarily change how I felt about it. Still sucked. Alright, well, shrine this strike carcass. Yeah, it's cool, Cody. I got ya. Hit again or high again? Oh, there you are. What the heck is that? See, like I said, I don't think it prevents us from being jumped like that. What's the scariest scale from 1 to 10? Oh my god, it varies person to person. I want to say it's like probably a 6 or 7. It's not exactly the scariest game you've ever played. But I don't know, it really depends. Like, maybe this is the right kind of horror that terrifies the hell out of you, and maybe it's not. I think it's very, like, subjective, honestly. Yeah, I also, yeah, handle horror okay for the most parts. What the heck? It's just an axe here. A durable axe used to chop wood. It's not the easiest weapon to wield due to how heavy it is, but it is reliable. Oh, hell yeah. Bring it. We do like a good heavy weapon around here. Now this is starting to get confusing. Have I already turned around here? I have. Yeah, just give me a lumberjack shirt and I'm good to go. And this is where I came from. So then we head to the right here. We should find out what lies in this dead end. Let's be real, it's probably an enemy. Yep. Yeah, I ain't trusting that. Ooh, that's a cool moveset. It do indeed be an axe. To whoever finds this, please immediately. There's here. I beg you, help. Don't trust, don't trust, don't trust. What if someone jumps me from behind as I try not to get jumped by that one? Oh, I hate this game. What the? I think the most terrifying inclusion they've had in this game was the scarecrows. Hey, Derping Dutch, what's up? Seems to be fairly different than the others in the series. Others looked like it had more darkly lit environments. I could definitely say that this has moments like that, but it does have a little bit more splash of color. Just effectively framing, you mentioned? Yes, yes. It's doing a good job. I wouldn't mind if there was a Sekiro DLC. I've been waiting for one, but I don't think it's ever gonna happen. I'm sorry for giving everyone a secondhand scare. Alright, let's offer these as well. Yeah, I think it's like also not very cheap jump scares. I feel like they're good. They're like, you're trying to be cautious, you're thinking about it, and then it blindsides you with something else you weren't expecting. Yeah, now if only I actually streamed at nighttime, then we really would have very spooky streams. I think I just haven't gone this way. Oh. Oh, trees rustling. That's not good. I feel like that's a trap. It's been too quiet right now. You've missed the Alien Isolation playthrough, actually. We did that one years ago. Okay, here we are. What the heck? Oh god, I hate it when they do that. Well, you had to know me like 7 years ago. Jackknife. It was a long time ago. Yeah. I like the way she like bashes forward with the focus. Oh, ew, 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 ew. I don't think this will even reach. Oh, the projectile on this thing is huge. Nice. I love holding the heavy attack for bigger damage. Only for 4.5 years. See, this is the really sad part of my history where, like, it was way too early in my streaming career for me to consider, like, archiving everything. And even if I had archived it, there's too much data I would have to save over time. I have to take a look. I might have it somewhere. Maybe I do. There's a slight possibility, a very slight one, that I archived it to my YouTube channel many years ago. Because I archived my Danganronpa playthrough from many years ago. You streamed Resident Evil 7 as your first horror game to friends on Discord and happened to be a brutal storm. It was dope AF. I bet that was quite the Scream experience. I like Alien Isolation, but I think it dragged out, honestly. That's my opinion about the game. I think it dragged on way too long. It overstayed its welcome. Exactly. You know when they announced a game over the summer. I can't remember what it was at the moment, but I remember thinking when they were showing the trailer, I was like, could this be Alien Isolation? Or just an Alien game? Because it looked so much like an Alien game, but it turned out to be nothing to do with it. But with Romulus... What the heck? What in the jumping monkey is that? Oh my god. Oh, that's terrifying. Does YouTube not archive it automatically? I wonder if From Software will ever make a horror game. I mean, they are doing that. I think. I mean, technically a lot of their games do classify also as horrors. But I didn't used to stream to YouTube at that time. That was years ago. So it was purely Twitch, and not a lot got saved from that era. It's a tree puppy. I hope it's a puppy. It better be a puppy. Okay. Circled back around. real girl. Also, real man would be too sore to swing an axe after hours of survival. Yeah, no, not just Quan. I want to play Quan. They made a game called Dare something? Does it start with a D? It was a VR game. I didn't play it because it was a VR game. But I wouldn't be surprised if they lean more into the horror trope a little bit further. But I really feel like Bloodborne kind of qualifies as that. And we'll have to see with their new game that's coming out on Switch how much it leans into the horror. Because technically that would constitute as gothic horror or maybe dark fantasy. You know what? You can take your sexism somewhere else, Civil Monkey. I don't need to hear about how you think women can't hold an axe for a certain amount of hours. They're like, she's gonna need a matcha latte pick-me-up for her to carry an axe that long. Thank you very much. You didn't get any horror vibe from Daracene. Okay. I thought that was the intention of it, but obviously I haven't watched or played the game myself. Get her! Yes! Nice. It's like, just say you hate women and move on. I don't need to hear the rest of that. I need to go back and make sure I've checked these corners as well before I push forward. I feel like there's more here. Okay, Higashi. How's my health situation at? I need to do something about my sanity, potentially. But hitting a shrine is also a good way to go about that. Okay, let's take the capsule. That thing is still freaking lingering. Resident Evil, Dead Space, yes. I 100% concur with you there. I have to. So, Chad, what is your favorite horror game? I think Silent Hill is definitely in there. Resident Evil is what I grew up with, and I love that horror. But lately, I've also been playing a lot of cool indie horrors that, like, have a really awesome, like, place in my life, you know? In my heart. An appreciation for that kind of horror as well. Alien Isolation and probably Silent Hill 2. I'm trying to think of, like, what other horrors. Probably older PlayStation 2 horrors. Like, I really liked Haunting Grounds. That thing was eerie as hell. We also really liked Eternal Darkness from GameCube. Very cool. Dead Space 1 is the only horror I love from that series. I think Dead Space 1 just is such a good game on many levels. I loved Faith the Unholy Trinity. I really enjoyed playing that. Can Alan Wake constitute as a horror? Because I think Alan Wake 2 is very, very well made. Very well made. Research notes on Haku Kuso. I've learned from reading exotic herbology that Kakura Makakura is made by grinding up the seeds of Hakukuso, an extraordinarily rare herb. It is notoriously difficult to cultivate as it requires a very specific environment in which to grow. Rarely found in the wild, this precious medicinal herb is so prized that it's earned itself the title of the flower of the gods. According to folklore, the herb can give one the ability to converse with the gods and even awaken dormant powers. With the manifold divine experiences this herb is rumored to provide, it is no surprise that numerous legends talk of the king's journeying to find it under the belief it holds the key to immortality. When ground, its seeds are said to smell of peaches. Wow, that's a pretty flower. Cool story too. Hellblade? I think Hellblade counts because it does have all the feelings of just like psychological horror, and it does play on that quite a bit. So I think Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is a very good one. Hey ADHD, what's up? I have to play Signalis. Do you know that's the game we're voting for next? Prey and Signalis and Half-Life 2 are the games that potentially we may play in November based on people's subbing to the channel, whether they're primes or paid subs. I haven't played Signalis. I've heard good things about it. I've heard good things about Prey. I'm trying to think of which other ones really just like left a mark on me and I thought they were really good. Very few feel as replayable to me as something like Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Those are games that like I feel like I could play over and over and over again and like continually enjoy. Let's see. This goes under the bridge here. More antique homes. Well, we definitely need to find a shrine to place them out. Where is... Oh god. It was here. A terrifying monkey thing. No, no, girl, no, that was a mistake. Well, freed up an inventory space. No. Rest in peace, first aid kit. Have I played all the Resident Evils? Everything aside from Revelations 1 and 2. The DLC of 7. And I want to go and play Outbreak soon. There's a few, like, not main story Resident Evils that I would like to experience, and then potentially some DLCs I have not played. I've heard good things about Revelations 1, but I haven't played it. 7 had DLC? I think 7 and 8 both had DLCs. Let's see, I need to get back to the shrine really quickly here. I gotta be careful though, I feel like I'm gonna get jumped. Do I like the Resident Evil movies more or the games? The games. I don't think the movies will ever compare. It's okay, games are moving so fast, I wouldn't be surprised if people miss on the DLCs and stuff. A lot is coming out and a lot is happening. This is where we were trying to go. Okay, I just need to make it to the shrine really quickly and then I'll circle back around. I'd say there's a lot of horrors out there and I played like a decent amount, but very few like really stick with me. And I might be in agreement that I like psychological horror a lot more. Not that I mind finding like zombies and aliens and different things. Alright. 2 antique combs. I need to find out the ammo. I don't think every game is really like, there's a lot of great stuff that's still coming out. Like this year has been a great contender for a lot of Game of the Years. But if you want to talk about AAA companies, there are definitely a lot of questionable decisions about where games are heading and the direction they're taking. But I've yet to see a year where I'm like, dang, games have really fallen off and all games suck. That simply isn't the case anymore. Or isn't the case yet. But at the same time, I've leaned much more towards like indies versus just AAA titles. And I find that I get most of my most unique and beloved experiences out of indie games these days versus a AAA experience. I'm not saying that all AAAs are bad and I haven't played the good AAA in a while. I'm just saying that the majority of the time it's pretty much an indie. I don't mind gore, but I know a lot of people who probably feel the same way about it as you, Mike. I played like 3 AAA titles a year. I wonder how many I played this year versus indies. Actually, not even sure if I have a number on that. I think with me being a streamer, I probably play a good mix of both. I probably stream more AAAs than I stream indies as well. They can have a lot of personality. You're right about that. Oh, Fatal Frame! Yes! Good suggestions. I played Fatal Frame 1, and it was a really cool concept. It had its pain points though, and I struggled with it. But I heard Fatal Frame 2 is the best. And so that's a game when I think about like old school horrors that I really would like to go back to and experience more of. I would say Fatal Frame is definitely up there for me. With Donkey Kong Bonanza, Monster Hunter Wilds, and Borderlands 4, you're pretty content this year with those AAA titles? Morbidly curious, that's fair. I haven't played The Bunker, but it's free on Epic Games, so I picked it up for myself. I played Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and oh my god, what was the last one I played? Was that the one I played? No, I didn't play that one. I played one this year. I can't remember what's the name of it at the moment. It's the one where you're in a desert. About a French lady. I want to play Quan. I want to play more Fatal Frame. I want to play... There are some other ones I have on my list. I haven't heard of Siren or Blood Curse, or maybe I have, I just haven't considered playing them. There was some more old school horrors. It's too much? Based on what premise? Apprentice? I can see that some like here, let me show you. We were looking at this earlier. This one monster here that we faced is just pretty gross. It's basically just a very pregnant monster that births like many weird creepy enemies. So I can imagine that being like very triggering. And like maybe it would get like censored / banned in certain countries, but I don't really find it necessary. Outlast? I have played the first Outlast. What put me off on Outlast was I really did not like this direction of the DLC. I kind of dislike the DLC. Very much. How you doing, Cyprem? Fatal Frame is high on your list as well. If you want to get into horror games, where would be a good place to start? I would say it depends on what you're like capable of dealing and stomaching. If it isn't gore, then it really depends. Like, why is Google responding to me? Shut up, Google. Hold on. Hold. Can have my axe break. Come on, really? That didn't work? Nice. I thought I was gonna hit both, but it didn't. Oh, I wanted to hit both so badly. Yeah, Broodmothers and Dragon Age Origins, that's exactly what I thought of when I saw it. Unless you have original hardware and old copy of the game? Really? Is it that inaccessible right now? You know, I've never considered where I would recommend someone to start when it comes to horrors. It's like the first time really having to think about it. I think I stomach most things I feel. I read a lot of psychological horror though. I feel like Silent Hill would be a really good place for you. Try Silent Hill 2 Remake. Silent Hill 2 Remake is probably a really nice starting point for someone who's trying to dive into some horror. I would say, even though Resident Evil 1 HD Remake is my beloved game and I like recommending it, I would say even, you know, trying like one of the more action-y Resident Evils like Resident Evil 4 Remake, or going a bit back to the older roots of Resident Evils and playing Resident Evil 2 HD Remake, or the new Dead Space are all solid games, yes. I think all of those are fantastic choices. Hey, Simon, what's up? Am I going the right way? I feel like I keep looking at the directions I'm turning and like, nope, I've turned around. I think I know where I need to go visually without looking at the map. I'm excited for the Silent Hill 1 remake. That's the one I'm stoked about. Can't wait for that. Your account can get a warning from YouTube? Huh? Because I'm playing this game? Pretty sure YouTube understands content warnings in games. Okay, I feel like now we're heading in the right direction. No? God dang it, I keep getting super turned around. I felt like I was looking at it at some point and then it's like... Nah. Okay, so this is a dead end. What the heck? We need to go here. I need to cross this bridge. Let's cross the bridge. I played a bit of Chronos. It looked pretty cool so far. The little bit that I did play. I think I need to go under and around. Let's see. When you say love letter, are you saying the person got a ban warning? Or a copyright strike? Or a takedown? Like, what's a love letter in this case? Okay, I think we're heading in the right direction now. Okay, here. Don't overestimate YouTube. I mean, don't underestimate YouTube? Rest in peace. Oh, crap. I was wrong about that. Truly rest in peace. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 is definitely where at least you're gonna feel like you're rooted in psychological horror. It's a cool game. It's a really cool game. Okay, so at least we know what we're aiming for. Map-wise. This game was initially banned in Australia after being given a refused classification rating, but it was overturned and received a mature 15+. Okay, interesting. That's just procedure as usual here? Okay. Particular themes to the flag. So they got the flag, so they had to inspect it. Okay, that's fair. Okay, so now we need to go this way and up here and under the bridge. Or around this way, head up to the little shack, go to the right, and survive. Well, I'll keep an eye out. Thank you for the warning, apprentice. Okay, now we're here. Oh, really? That didn't land? Bummer. Got it. This weapon really loses a lot of durability based on your heavies. I want something that preserves my durability. That would be nice. Okay. Alright. Now we're going somewhere new. Oh, heck that! Heck that! Hi, Ashe, good to see you. Good morning. Dang, one shot. I agree. I don't think it's... I totally understand what you're saying, Philip, and I agree with you that I think foreshadowing definitely, like, can ruin the experience of someone when they have an anticipation of what they can expect or that something is about to go very wrong. I don't think that's what I interpreted there, but I do agree with you that I consider that spoilery if people are telling me to brace myself for the upcoming sequence or fight or like, oh god, this next part is so sad or say anything along those lines. So definitely don't appreciate those kinds of spoilers and stuff, but we were just talking about like there being some sort of like YouTube issue with upcoming content in this game. So I don't think it's really giving me much to work with, especially since I'm playing a horror game that can be very gory as well. Greatly decreases the amount of stamina consumed when sprinting in fights. Okay. I got the Horse of Memory. Don't think that's what I'm gonna need, but... or use much of, honestly. This really depends on how much running I'm going to do. I locked our sanctuary to protect it, but don't you worry because I have the key. I'll be waiting for you at the mountain refuge. I won't let anyone or anything hurt you anymore. I'll protect you until the end of time itself. I'll stay by your side until death do us part. I don't think this is Shu. Map of Sugisato. Alright, so now the map is being populated. Cool. I like this mountain area. It's definitely very confusing. Alright. Chat, there is going to be an ad playing in 2 minutes here on Twitch. I think I'm gonna just start it a little early. I really need to use the restroom, so I'm gonna take the moment to step away and do that. So I'm gonna pause the game because last time I didn't pause the game, I got jumped by an enemy spawning out of nowhere. Go hydrate while you're at it. It's good. I've had a drink here, but I think I'll grab another drink just in case for later. But yeah, y'all hang tight. And we will jump back into this in the next 5 minutes. If you need to go take a break yourself, I totally understand. And just a reminder to our YouTube chatters, we are also streaming on Twitch, where you can actually get the full horizontal experience. At the moment, I don't have enough bandwidth to do a vertical and horizontal stream simultaneously on YouTube. I am looking into it, though. Hi, Speedy. What's up? Welcome in. You keep saying it spawned out of nowhere. We saw it before you left. No. There's no way we saw it before we left. Because even the music, when you go back to the clip, and you can go look at the clip evidence while I'm on break, literally, the music is chill. Nothing is happening. It's super, like, serene and quiet, and then all of a sudden, it's like, and then, like, this gurgling sound started to happen, and, like, literally, Hinako, before I arrived to the computer, like, starts to look scared. Because obviously she's like either in the line of sight of this enemy or it's close enough that she's gonna react to it. And that's when I jumped back on the computer and paused it in time before Hinako got jumped. Maybe you all saw it and I didn't. That's possible, but the music did not betray us when we were taking a break, it did not let us know that there was an enemy nearby until I had gone and stepped away from the computer. All right, I'm gonna hit this break button. It's going to go for 3 minutes. You're not gonna miss anything while I am gone. It just means you will not get hit by an ad when we are back, and I'll see you all in a minute. Hello. Hi, I am back. Alright, I grabbed myself a tiny little rice cake to snack on. Hi, Shinobi. Hi, Dukin. Thank you for the welcome back. Hello, weather report. Hello, Mr. Slippin. Or is it? Yeah, it could be Slippin. Mr. Slippin, idiot. Silent Hill 2 is your favorite of them? I can never make a decision about whether it's 1 or 2 for me. It kind of goes back and forth. What are we sipping? It is a... I don't know how to explain it. It's basically a syrup you dilute in water to basically get a 0-calorie drink. And it's pina colada flavored. You're right, pineapple and coconut flavors. Alright, I need a key. Let's go find the key. A toolkit. Exactly, SAFT is what I would call it, but I don't think anyone else would understand what SAFT is. Gin and juice? No, no alcohol. It's tasty though. Very refreshing. Oh god. I don't like that this path is littered with enemies. I also don't like the way they're facing. How do you feel about the monsters in Silent Hill F? Do you think they've gotten more innovative with the designs? Like when I think about like the iconic like Pyramid Head and the nurses from earlier Silent Hill games, do we think that these are on par? Or as equally eerie as they were? Personally, the fact that they're like part mannequin, part beasts, and they also retain a lot of their human features makes them really creepy to me. Strange note. The view's great, isn't it? I always wanted to see it with you. You're probably alright if you made it this far, but just to be sure, you're not followed by anyone, right? This is our own private sanctuary. We don't need anyone else. Yeah, with a face lingering behind it. Absolutely not weird at all. How you doing, Axel? Also the fact that they kind of like squirm a little bit. It's weird. Okay, so we have a left and right path here. We're gonna explore both. God, there are way too many enemies here. I hope they all don't come to life. How good is this game? If you're into horrors, it's kind of been fantastic so far. Hard for me to give it a full rating though, because I haven't finished it. And I feel like I wouldn't even be able to have an answer for you until I've done a multiple playthrough run of this game. But so far, the atmosphere and vibe has been immaculate. Oh god! I spoke too soon. What I would say its weak points is I don't think the combat is the best. Then again, when have Silent Hill combats been the main feature and highlight of the game? But they still kind of retained that clunkiness of a Silent Hill title, but introduced some Souls elements to it, which I'm not too sure how I feel about. So I don't think the combat is its strong suit. Another Emma, perfect. I mean, I have repair kits. I do want to repair my heavies. I think it's probably a good idea. But my heavies also break like really fast. This feels like a game you gotta get to New Game Plus to sum up everything. Absolutely. The super armor is nice, but also my dodges help me take less damage. Yeah, Fail of Frame and the camera mechanic is really cool. I agree with you there. Definitely creepy dolls. I mean, that's really what Silent Hill is supposed to be. Paying attention to the story. Metal key that can be used to unlock the Metal Gate in the mountains. You've come such a long way. You're doing so well. You don't need to worry about the silly old mundane world anymore. We'll break free from all of that here. Welcome to our sanctuary. Oh god, it's cult. The others are overjoyed to have you as a new addition. It's a cult! Oh god, there's something here as well. Enshrine. Can we enshrine anything? Let's save the game. Let's pray. Let's increase our stamina. We do have an Emma for this. Alright. Oh! That's the thing from earlier! Is that the thing that's been stalking us? What? I freaking locked! Oh god. Right in the groin. Nice! You hear it, like, whimpering? Smack it before it does something else. It lost the light. Oh god. He's doing the jump. He's doing the grab attack. Oh, he's lighting up again. Oh. Oh. Oh, crowbar. Nice. No! Really? What do I like more, chat? Do I like the axe? I like the knife. I need some sort of light weapon. Something that's fast. Maybe we just use like the sledgehammer until it's basically kaput, and then we grab this crowbar. That should make it a little better. Hi, Blue Goo. What's up? What's behind here? What's my favorite fika setup? Like, what do you eat or drink? I'm not much of a coffee girl. So, if I was to have fika, it would definitely be tea. And I always like to have, like, a cookie. So, anything with, like, almonds or shortbread cookie or, like, any, like, vanilla cookies and stuff like that are generally my way to go. Sometimes I replace it with a piece of dark chocolate. And if I'm feeling like special, I'll like go for more traditional stuff like canelbula and stuff like that. But it depends. Very rarely do I find myself though just like having some sort of bun versus just like a cookie, something small and simple. I don't have the biggest sweet tooth, so I have to be craving it. That's why like pieces of little dark chocolate or like a small cookie will be like enough for me to be like, yeah, I'm good. About Braving the Hearts, this looks more like skill-based than God of War. I guess there's definitely some skill involved in it, for sure. What about you? What's your fika setup? Does guy have a butt where the... Yeah, that's a stomach right there. That's a freaking beer belly. That's like the akin to an alcoholic, sleazy man making some moves on a girl. The best way I can describe that. Savory is better than sweet. I agree, but fika is definitely based on the concept of having a nice cup of coffee with something sweets. Oh, God. I love how things transform as you run away from the fog monster. Like, isn't that so cool? Like, all this stuff starts to bloom with like this flower slash fungus. This way, this way. Oh! Wow! Oh crap, that's a fog monster. Oh no, 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 no! It's gonna make a right into it. Oh god, we're gonna see this again. Definitely recommend tea pseudo. If you really want to try tea, green teas for less caffeine, or like you said, matcha, because matcha slowly releases caffeine into your system over like a series of a few hours. So I would say like green teas are generally a lot more gentle. Black teas are not bad either. They definitely don't have as much caffeine as a cup of coffee, but they still give you that kick that you need. Fika, with a K, is a beloved Swedish tradition where you participate in it daily. It's about taking a break, enjoying the finer things in life, having a bit of a social get together and gathering over some coffee and desserts. And we have very traditional like dessert types. God damn it, I hate running into dead ends when I'm having a chase sequence. So we have like cinnamon buns, cardamom buns, a selection of like cookies and even chocolates. That will like turn to as like regulars, and it's like a whole way of life. Like fika is something that takes place once a day, every day. If you're in a workplace, it generally is like an hour-long break where you get to sit and talk to people, have a nice cup of coffee and some dessert. It's like afternoon tea in England, you know? Of taking things easy, enjoying a good cup of a beverage. And capsules. Oh god, it's back. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. It's not gone. Oh, how the hell did she grab me? I was gonna dodge faster. Yeah, for those who have trypophobia, that death sequence sure is terrifying. Maybe just follow the light, follow the light, follow the light, follow the light. Oh, there's the gates. Use the key, girl. Use the key, use the key, use the key, use the key. I don't think that will stop the fog monster, but we can sure hope so. Oh. Oh. I personally don't like chase sequences in games very much. Especially when they change perspective of the camera. And you just feel like, oh god, no, you're just on the rails. Whoa, what the? Oh my god. Yeah, like Spanish siesta. Oh, it's so pretty, but oh my god, no! Follow the light, follow the light, follow the light, follow the light, follow the light. Oh god, there's so many enemies, oh my god, no! I hope I outframed that. Oh god, I'm out of stamina, stamina, stamina. Oh. Oh, there's a barrier here. Whatever is here could not pass. Of course, it's a it's not Taro Gate. It has a name, and I'm forgetting it at the moment. That totally explains why it could not pass. Interesting. Interesting. Tori, not Taro. Thank you. Tori Gates. That's what I was thinking of. Then we might be in a safe place for now. Yes, from Shintoism. Okay. I think Torii gates are really pretty. I'd like to see them in person someday. Hi Kalina, how's it going? So there's two paths. Maybe this is not the right path. Let's see. Maybe this is the dead end. Potentially? Let's find out. Hey! Interesting that it stops at Sakako Shrine, the old temple that people don't believe in it anymore. Maybe they were onto something. Alright. Something must have been updated about Sakako. Alright, the Forgotten Shrine. I once heard that there was a shrine in shambles near Shu's house, but I never knew it was here. Shu told me back then that there's treasures at the roots of a divine tree or something. Sakako once told me this place is where the real Sanansugi Shrine is. Oh, right. And this is kind of like similar to the ritual that we saw with the fox. With the purification in the water. Is it? Yeah, the game is definitely getting more foggy, isn't it? I can't tell if that's like intentional. Just with how scary the game is getting, or if it's just like an elevation thing. It's like the higher we go, the more fog we encounter. More dried carcass. Yum. More offerings for Inari-sama. I feel like this is the right way up, but then what the heck is this? That's Shu's house. So this, I guess this would be going up the shrine, but we gotta go to Shu first. I have a question, chat. For those that have played the game, will I be missing out on anything if I go up the shrine? Or will I be missing out on anything if I go to Shu's house first? Instead of going up this shrine? Interesting that everything stopped at the Torii gates here. I just want to know, like, if I'm making a bad decision. Kind of feels like you just explore what you have access to, you know, just to be safe. I would hope so, but kind of hard to say. I can draw on... Let's draw an Omamori, because I haven't gotten anything new and random. Oh, wait, is it possible you can get duplicates? Wait, can you stack duplicates? Was that a duplicate? Oh, no, this is new. It's plump, just increases max stamina. This does not have high durability. Let's do increased stamina for now. Yeah. I'm gonna go up first and then we can come back to Shu's house. There's a famous path of Torii Gate for the money god in Japan, where the bigger the gate, the more the god will bless your company. Ooh. Isn't there also like a series of like hundreds of Torii gates as well in like certain part of Japan? You don't think it makes a huge difference? Okay. Twitch Mobile won't let you upgrade. You have to wait until benefits expire, then resub at the higher tier. That's wild. Yes, okay. Two things. Please never sub with Twitch Mobile because Apple and Android take a cut from a subscription that isn't done through a browser on the mobile. If it's through the app itself, Apple or Android 100% takes a cut. And yes, we learned that in the most annoying way possible I've discovered the 1,000-year cedar. This is the divine tree. If you have a mobile subscription, yes, you need to cancel it. Wait until it completely runs out and then upgrade, which is a pain. Well, I know someone in the community, Arankani, was doing that because they said the Google Play subscription was cheaper than just the default desktop subscription on you know, Twitch. And so they at some point were saying that Google Play was cheaper for them, which is completely fair. But then they had the same situation where they wanted to upgrade their sub to me, and all they could do was cancel their mobile sub, wait forever for them to be able to upgrade their sub tier on Twitch. They basically made a second account to basically upgrade their tier sub when they couldn't do that. Yeah, I did get an achievement in White Noir. Regarding the legend of the Sacred Sword, it is said that Ebisugaoka was a hidden village that once served as refuge for defeated soldiers of the Taira clan. Unfortunately, evidence to support this tale has yet to be found. Still, Ebisugaoka shares many cultural similarities with those of other hidden villages, and it is my belief that this tale is true. According to the local legends, the soldiers who fled here vowed to exchange revenge upon the Minamoto clan, and restore the Taira clan to its former glory. Upon swearing this oath, they buried the sword of their deceased leader at the base of the great tree that serves to protect this land. It would be a historical breakthrough if we could find that sword. Oh, that would be really cool. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bacon Pancakes. I always need to let people know this, and it's not something I can sadly inform people about all the time. Just like never subscribe through mobile apps, because Apple and Android will always take additional surcharges. The only way, like was mentioned, if you do manage to open it on your browser on your phone and it doesn't lead you back to the Twitch app, and you can make the purchase through there, then you basically avoid any additional surcharges. Japanese folklore believes the kami gods would not have been able to make it to Earth without a cedar tree. They climbed the tall trees to go between heaven and earth. This is one dying kind of symbolism that you are without kami. I guess they never reached them. I know, it's not- we can't really do much about it. It's like you need to change the whole like ecosystem, pseudo. There's a gate here. Doesn't open though. You can basically copy that URL from my like panel because it has that exact URL. But if you also know what that URL is, you can always put any channel name to basically sub to them on mobile. I should make a proper command for mobile users in case you just want to go to the sub page directly. I will make that. I will consider making sure we have a mobile command. I'm surprised she never found that shrine. Considering that, I guess maybe they came from this way. To like on the way to Shu's house, considering how close they are of friends. And you would think that they would have explored stuff as kids. And like looked around the area and stumbled across the shrine. I'm so sad for her. I feel like only horrors await her here. Maybe something's happened to Shu, or maybe he's not gonna be so welcoming. And maybe Rinko's gonna give us a hard time. She's like, Aibo, please. Open the door for me. I'm here. There's a gate that leads back here. I don't think it's the same for YouTube memberships, but it's like a good thing to always be aware of, Sebastian. Alright, lots of red capsules. Front door keys to Shu's house. The key to Shu's looks like it's been left there, stained with dirt from Shu's long days of growing herbs. Prescription for my partner. Hinako began complaining of headaches in middle school. When I tried pinpointing the root cause, things always seemed to come back to stress arising from a poor relationship with her father. In other words, she was suffering from tension headaches. I first recommended that she use over-the-counter medicine, but soon she started asking for them more and more. I don't like the thought of Hinako developing a reliance on such drugs. Are the painkillers something that she could develop a reliance on? So I switched to traditional Chinese medicine that uses kudzu root and peony, as it should put less of a strain on her body. That said, I know the real reason she comes around so often isn't just because she was looking for medicine, but for a place to air her grievances about her father. As my grandmother always said, you can greatly improve the flow of someone's chi simply by listening to their troubles and empathizing with them. Hinako was thrilled with the medicine I gave her and said it worked wonders, but the truth is that wasn't the medicine alone. I want to hear out her troubles and concerns. I mean, that's my job as her partner, right? Hope so. I hope you're letting her air out her grievances. Are they not here? Yeah, there's definitely a lot of folklore subtext that I feel like on second playthrough will be a better examination of them. I feel like, for the most part, Japanese people or people that understand Japanese folklore and religion would have greater appreciation for this game. Seems peaceful enough. She does need a hug. I mean, her home life is awful. I wouldn't want to be her. Picture of Shu right there. Hi, Ronson. Good to see you. Oh, fog monster. Oh, God. Oh my god, we are yanked out! Wait, they look like they have fox-like hands. Werewolf? Also, their shoes are very, like... It kind of almost looks like a priest outfit. Well, rest in peace, Ebisagoka. We return back to the other world. I didn't expect that. Just like being completely yanked. A dangerous path. For whom I tread such a treacherous path? Or for whom do I tread such a treacherous path? Also, this hand holding with the fox is a little creepy. ここから先は大きな苦痛を伴うことになる。いいえ、私は恐れません。 I mean, oh, the doll with a warning. Run, hurry, there's no going back. So maybe the doll is actually giving her good warnings. Maybe the doll is a symbolism of her childhood and like the other Hinako who's pulling her back. What the heck? From losing herself entirely. What the heck? Why does this constantly happen to me? 1 second, someone's there, the next, they're not even there anymore. Did she feel that the fox is always with her? Fox mask? Yeah, maybe that was a false sense of security at the Torii Gate. She looks very lifeless, like kind of like she's compelled forward. Pulled in this direction. To be the perfect person for you? Interesting. Like last thing when I mentioned the parallels between certain forms of Japanese theater, I'd never known that without my grandfather being interested in Japanese theater randomly. Yeah, that's really cool. Nice and great knowledge. So, Jackknife, are you saying that basically there was a point in the 1960s where amphetamines were used as painkillers very casually. That could explain addiction. In the 50s, they got banned. Okay. Hi, Amber. How's it going? Happy Tuesday. I heard the door shut to the left. This place is pretty dark. Regal's losing it in the other room. Family's physician's log. February 10th. I have received reports that patients will sometimes make strange sounds. They try to focus or get on all fours and crawl around. Housemates who served the family for many years whisper among themselves, speaking of a so-called fox possession. I have scolded them for spreading such unscientific, superstitious rumors. Today I was ordered to keep silent about this matter by the head of the house. The family has denied my request to transport them to the hospital. I wonder if it is out of fear that they talk of the supernatural will tarnish the family's reputation. However, I do not expect the patient's conditions to improve with in-home treatment alone. No more space for bandages. I guess I gotta get rid of something at some point. Oh, okay. It's a little house maze. A lot of what we consider illicit drugs were commonly used in the 50s and 60s. This was before we knew the long-term effects of them. Yeah, that definitely adds up. I'm just curious if, like, even this game is alluding to the fact that it could have been something illegal to use at the time. Or, well, that is illegal to use today, was what she was on. Alright. All the doors are closed here. Yeah, I hear enemies. The same wall over and over again. Ah, there. Now we can pray. Hi, Gaio. I don't think this one is that bad. I feel like I can probably navigate it. I think where it gets annoying is probably when running from an enemy and trying, like, not to hit a dead end in the process. And just, like, making sure you explore, like, every room and every door. Alright, this is also a dead end, but potentially. Okay, now we can go through the center room that the shrine is at. This also won't budge. Oh, there's something here. Psalm letter. Hold the spread of corruption from mortal world on thy hand and cleanse it to a silver and noble sheen. Rejoice, Hinako, and be welcome. I'm gonna make some toast for dinner. What's gonna be in the toast? Okay. So this, oh god, there it is. Nice. Let me equip the Omamori for light attacks. Maybe I'll remove this one for now. Where's the light attacks one? This one is so confusing to me. I don't know if anyone notices this. Or, like, knows this answer. It says, the Omamori of the wolf deals additional damage when using weapons with high durability. But the thing is, weapons don't have durability in the Shrine world. So technically they do have high durability or infinite durability. Does that mean that the wolf would work here? This one is greatly decreases weapon durability consumption for permanent light attacks. That's not what I want. Deals additional damage when using weapons of high durability. Oh, won't work, you think? It doesn't work here? It has to have durability. Bummer. I was hoping that would work and then our light attacks would become very effective. Unfortunate. Yeah, like a dummy or something to like prove whether that's the case or not. This is where we were earlier. Let's go this way. Ooh. This is where we can burn enemies. Okay. Let's make sure to drag them here. It's like, yeah, I'll deal with this in a second. This thing is gonna come back to life. No, this is not where I'm trying to go. Here. Curious and scared. You're trickling my brain and not gonna bid higher on that. You won. Yeah, there is more to discover, Gaia. It's a very Silent Hill sort of thing to do. Is to offer more in a new game plus. Come here. Hop over here. Come here. Come into the lights. You can do it. Ow. At least I hope this light will kill them. Where are you going? Why does it not die? I like that you can interrupt the scream. Oh, come on! That's just crappy right there. Rip. That's definitely coming back then. I haven't checked this side of the house, so I kind of want to really check this area before I go forward. As if I'm assuming I already found the way forward. I did. I found that mural wall. Ooh, there is an antique comb here. Can I use anything here? Not really. I can pick up the Yokon, but I need to give something else up for the comb, because that's too valuable to leave behind. Yeah, Silent Hills always have some, like, follow-up playthrough. You can't really get everything done, and you can't really understand everything in one playthrough. Alright, now we should be heading back somewhat. Yeah, we come back for the comb. We run past this thing. We run past the other enemy that's probably back to life now. Shrine. I'll do the divine water. Alright, let's go pick up that comb. Just drag it back. Oh, that enemy's still reviving. Okay, good. That means I can probably slip past them before they're back. Okay, last round through. Hi, Isa. Hi, Honor. We don't have any Emmas. That's what we'd need next. Okay. Now we can head here. Maybe the lights aren't the things that help us destroy enemies, but they probably are the fox telling us where we're going. She's like a freaking mindless zombie. Girl is like not really here or thinking for herself. I can still hear that thing screaming from down there. Let me go to the other side. Very subservient. Like, just even the way that she was holding his hand very casually tells me she's not there. She's being way too intimate with him, and that doesn't make sense at all. Ow. Okay, 2 down. Dried carcass and nowhere to place it, huh? Classic. Such a valuable thing to pick up as well. Let's see, what can we use? Like we don't need the toolkits right now. I have a lot of Yokon. I have a lot of capsules. Max. Ah! Wait, that's not what I want to do. I'm gonna use the divine water if I actually have it here. Replenishing sand is a good idea. Alright. Woo, I love how many candles there. Hi, little smile. What's beyond these doors? Oh, here he is. He's back, holding our hands. I like that his foxtail just drags behind him. Is she coming too? Who's this delivering? Is that supposed to be a fox hand? Or an arm? One second, Wilson. Oh, you better not replace my arm. Maybe that's why she's been losing her sleeve. No! I want my arm! Don't replace it with a fox arm! No! Don't amputate it! No! No, 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 nope, 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 nope. Oh, is it one of those like steel wires? It better not be. Oh, it better not be. No, something in my down eye. Oh, it's so much worse. Look at that saw. Look at the serrations on it. It's like getting drugged and like dragged off where they're gonna do something really weird to you and you have no idea why it's happening. Okay, chat, you better not look. I don't know what's gonna happen here, but any of you who are afraid of like some serious body horror, look away, look away, look away, look away, look away. You're gonna look? Okay, me too. I got my eyes peeled open. She's gonna do it herself? Oh, oh my god! YouTube, don't look! The controller's shaking! Oh my god! Hey, new upgrade! Cool. No, we meant the other arm. Oh, that was very visceral. What? Wow. What the hell? Oh my god. It's so much longer than a regular arm. Look how muscular our arm is now. What the hell? Ashe passes the hell out. Totally understandable. What the hell? What on earth? Painkillers is never going to fix this. Not to mention grafting is a thing. She feels fine? Girl, you are not fine. You are like freaking drugged out of your mind, moving mindlessly. Okay, what the heck? Can you not, Swiggy? How about no? Whoa. Whoa, it's a beautiful arm. Hi, backseat. Hi, tabletop. Hi, anyone that came out of lurk for that. Jeez. Okay, so I know someone on YouTube was talking about there potentially being a segment in the game that YouTube might even find is a bit too excessive, and I kind of get that. But I was not expecting that. Not even in the slightest was I expecting something like this. That was completely a surprise to me. Wow. You were lurking in peace until that scene? Yeah, I don't think anyone can lurk in peace at that one. That was intense. Jeez, look at her just admire it. There's 2 wolves and foxes inside you. But Gran, why is your hand so big and hairy? Oh, it's technically an upgrade for her. Is this our new weapon? Wow. Okay. It was at this point in the story I didn't really know where they was going. True, coffee cup, because I really don't know where it's going either. My coffee cup. It's surprisingly not that gory. It shows some visual restraint and is mostly sound. It still feels brutal though. I can imagine people getting very faint, even the suggestion of that. Like, just the controller shaking is like enough to be like, oh my god, you know? And plus they did kind of show like some overheads and then like the blood kind of like splattered the saw blade. Like that was not light content at all. Wow. Dark. Pretty freaking messed up. What's up here? Is this where I need to go? Shut up. We trusted our beautiful fox husband, now what? Are we gonna go full, like, wolf girl for him? I mean, ow! Or has it already happened? The things she used having those jagged teeth is so nasty. I mean, it's very classical, like, old school, like, amputation and stuff like that, but wow. Didn't expect to have to see that. Oh! It's okay, just... Fox arm. The new right arm I was granted by the ritual. It still feels somewhat stiff when I try to use it. I must learn how. Not bizarre at all, right? There's more about Sun and Sugi. Sakura says the custom of putting old tools to rest is called the Sukumogami faith. During the course of history, it's somehow fused with the Inari faith, making it a special religious view of Ebisugoka. The only shrine in town, Sanasugi Shrine, was, as the name suggests, worshipping a 1,000-year cedar as a divine tree. After living to see 1,000 years, it was praised as divine. And then once the divine tree turned to ash, it was time to worship the next oldest thing. Sakako reckons that it just happened to be the moss-covered Inari statue. Oh, okay. So it did turn into ash. That's not an ominous sign at all. Where the heck am I gonna take this shriveled thing if I need to find a freaking shrine to put my stuff out? Hey, Olive Frog. Good timing. And nostalgia. You are asking very strange questions. On one hand, I totally agree with you, free Palestine, but I don't understand your second question at all. Oh, okay. Why is not everyone playing Fortnite? Because there are a lot of games out there. There's a million games to play. And Fortnite is not the only one. I seem to be going deeper into this area. But I really want that shriveled. Okay. Oh, time to test out my new arm. Enemies that have been rendered inanimate will reanimate after a certain period of time. We know this. While using the fox arm, hold A near enemies who have been rendered inanimate to use Soul Siphon. This will prevent enemies from reanimating. Enemies killed using the fox's arm focus attack will not reanimate. Isn't that much like the lanterns that we basically saw earlier that basically cause them not to reanimate? Even just killing it with a focus. That's creepy to hear her say. Can you stop wailing on me and let me use my arm? Jeez. God, that's powerful. I'm gonna freaking die not knowing how to use this arm. Wow. Okay. That's a thing, I guess. Divine water. Hi, Abdulaziz, what's up? Thanks, nostalgia. Hi, Undog. It still has not been a place for us to save. And we are running out of inventory space. Oh, we are working our way back. Okay, never mind. Oof. Yeah, Mateo, I would say probably this stream is not... maybe a little bit too scary for you. I would say stick to the Fortnite and the Roblox. See you later! That's way too visceral. Okay, I can go back and get the stuff now. Enshrine. Let's get rid of this carcass. Okay. I mean, it could be as long as they have parental consent. But I'm not here to deal with that. Maybe. So the thing is, these doors were sealed because we didn't have the right arm to open them. Isn't that terrifying? I can see why they want to play Fortnite and Roblox. Definitely more fitting for their age. Yeah. I mean, I watched a lot of that kind of stuff too, but... I'd prefer not to be the one introducing kids to this unless parents are okay with it. Roblox stream went. Honestly, I won't lie to you. I don't even really know what Roblox looks like. Or what the gameplay is even like for Roblox. I don't think I've seen a second of content for it. Picked up. Yeah, I probably played a lot of games and stuff that were not very age appropriate for me, but those are my experiences. No one was there to tell me otherwise. No, you're not, Kalina. You're very lovable. Shh. No negative self-speak. What's up, Mario? You watched Alien and Poltergeist as a kid? Yeah, that's the thing. San Andreas and Vice City are like giga concerning games to play as a child, but you know. I don't think people were there to stop us for the most part. I mean, I played Doom as a child. Exactly, Jackknife. I'm literally in the same boat as you. Played Doom as a child. I'm pretty sure that's why I am okay with gore and bloods. Whoa. The fox room. This is where they find all the weird urns and fox masks. Do we get to learn a little bit of context about what's happening here? Inari sushi. Hey, that's special. Omomori Crow. Slightly restores health after defeating an enemy. Ooh, I want that. I want that. That sounds nice. Yeah. Am I a baker? No. I'm not very good at baking. Housemates, no. However, the child she carried was unmistakably a descendant of the Sunekis, and their blood ties and wait for tragedy to strike. It's only a matter of time before that child exacts their revenge. I believe that the next time there is turmoil within the Suneki family, the child will make their move. Minis, lots of family names being mentioned that I'm not familiar with. Like, was it the Taira clan and the Minamoto clan and stuff in regards to this tree? A lot of names being dropped. From Sweden, no? Have I ever played Sega Genesis Mega Drive? I've never had a Sega console. So, unfortunate for me. Dang, was it followed up with a creepy question? Ow! Fuck. Why am I not surprised? Ooh, that's such a cool move! Wow. I'm trying to make it so that the focus attack is what kills him and I don't have to do the soul siphon in addition to it, but it hasn't really worked out. Okay, so this door, no matter what, is just not gonna open. Got it. It doesn't have that, like... It was a blatant flirt attempt. Ugh. How about don't, Mario? Yes. Let's be real. Most people on the internet or in real life do not want to be called cutie, beautiful, or anything like that. You can start calling people that when you're in the courting process and you actually know that they might like you too. When you start randomly calling people, that's not a compliment. That's just being kind of creepy. That's like, why do I care about what you think about me? I don't know you. I mean, like, I think even then, yeah, you kind of have to have a good sense that, like, this is something that might be reciprocated or appreciated. But, like, you have to be in, like, almost kind of like a mutual exchange to start to dish out with, like, compliments and stuff like that. I believe Vice City as a kid and I committed heinous crimes in that time in the game, and then your dad found out about the game and deleted it. No! How did your dad find out? So you can get different nail polishes to upgrade the arm with the effects. Whoa! I want effects on my arm. Oh right, I wanted to strafe him around the back before I went in for the attack. Finish him off. Nice. Oh, cool. It just siphoned down the focus. Cool. Nice. Oh, it was on your parents' PC. Okay, well that makes sense. They knew exactly what you were up to. Yeah, there's a bunch of doors I can open here. Potentially even a secret door upstairs that we should probably visit. At least we're putting a lot of these enemies to rest. Once and for all. This door here is not necessary for us to open. Nor is this one. But the one upstairs here might be worth opening. Is this an old game? No, it just came out. Do I have anything to enshrine? No. We'll just save. I need an Emma. It is a scary game, yes. Oh yeah, okay. It still won't budge. Alright. Your dad was, your dad only was shouting when you break the law driving in vice speed. That's when your dad shouted at you? How dare you? How dare you break traffic rules? Even in a video game, you must always respect traffic. Not like the going to clubs part, or the strippers, or the hookers, or stealing people's cars. Or anything like that. It was just follow the freaking road rules. No kid of mine is gonna be a road hazard. No, I'm fully expecting to turn into a wolf entirely at this point. Oh nice, they sealed me in with the monsters, or ew, this thing is bad! Or are they sealed in with me? I'm ready for the counter. Oh, it's like more dolls. Bad timing here. Hey! I was healing over here. I'm getting literally trapped on this massive body of this enemy. It's kind of annoying with all these enemies in a way. God dang it, I am gonna freaking die. Knock off, girl. That soul siphon takes forever. Oh my gosh. Nice, countered it. Nice, I even killed it with that? Perfect. Time to kill this thing. Awesome. Okay. It does feel like this this arm of mine hits for a lot. So that's good. Like, I feel like I'm definitely doing... Oh, the talisman's burned on my approach. That's not good. Was the talisman keeping this thing in? Or was he trying to keep me out? Is he holding our wolf hand now? He is. The All-Mother got defeated by my focus attack, which means I siphon his soul on attack. Is it time? Have we had enough of a break to take the left arm now? We've had a lot of fainting spells. Oh. Oh. I don't like the brand. No, 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 no. Oh, God. Oh, my... No! No! Look away, chat! Look away! Oh, no, we're gonna get stamped. Oh, she doesn't need it? What the heck, Hinako? What? She's like, I don't need it. I'm not gonna feel any pain. Oh. She's not even screaming. Oh God, I don't even want to know what that smells like. Oh my God. Oh my God. And someone was calling her the weakest Japanese schoolgirl earlier. Yeah. That's it? This is the ritual? We did it? Wait, I thought you said it was we're done. Oh. Wow. Oh, no thank you. We got stamped. I like the little bookmark. I guess this is to do the wolf arm combats. Bestial form. Whoa, hold up. Awaken? Wait, there's some new tech here. What the heck? My right arm now replaced with an arm of fox. The ferocity of a wild beast rests within. Hold A to soul siphon. Yes. Focus attack is left trigger and right button. Decimate enemies with razor sharp claws. Enemies defeated by a focus attack with the fox arm will not reanimate. Isn't that what I was doing earlier? Whoa. Them together? Oh, okay. That's a strong arm. Okay, okay. What was next? Awaken. With left stick and right stick, the Kutsuzi will fill up when you attack enemies or use Soul Siphon. Once it's full, you can awaken your bestial form. How do I know? What the heck? The awakened fox arm, which possesses incredible strength. When the Kutsu seal is full, use the sticks to awaken your bestial form. While in bestial, or use left stick and right stick while in bestial form to revert the fox arm to its normal state. The Kutsu seal will deplete while you're in bestial form. However, if you revert the fox arm before the seal runs out, then the seal will remain partially filled. While attacking, use right button. You can unleash a devastating attack with right trigger. Holding down the attack for longer will allow you to deal even more damage. I can't read this text. Brain. Okay. Freaky as hell. More dried carcass. Is there a shrine for me to pray at? Before I use more carcass? They're gonna force me to come back and get it. Yeah. Freaking double trigger. Wait, haven't we been here before? I want to get that carcass, but I can't get it without finding a place to save. Some testing an optimal sub URL is in the format of -subs-Ashewyn. It loads the same whether you're on mobile browser, is mobile or desktop mode. Awesome. That's good to know. Thank you for looking it up, Soyprom. I really appreciate that. Good to know that, like, no matter what, you can still get the desktop pricing that way. They were gonna tell me all this information, but I found out before them. While in awakened form, you can perform a counter using right trigger as long as the counter is possible, even if you're in the middle of an attack. Whoa! Even if you're in the middle of an attack? Oh, that's why you can fight multiple enemies now. Look how powerful my arm is. Oh, the Giga Punch! Alright. Oh, okay. Woo! And I used to be afraid of multiple enemies at once. Jeez, this girl's not gonna have to worry about anything ever again. I think that's probably where they want us to go. Oh, you again. Maybe these are all like failed experiments to become me. Nice, got it. I need to use something. I need a save point. There it is. Whoa. I can go back in here now. Maybe I'll get rid of... I should probably sell something so I can go pick up that stuff. Maybe the stock of Yokon? I don't want to do that though. I'll just sell one bandage. Oh, I can't offer it. I guess I can just use it. I'm full, so it won't let me use it. Heck, just let me pick things up. I'll give away the Hikashi. Right, let's go back and get that stuff. Hey, Cyprem. Welcome back from ads if they ended. Sorry you got slapped with those. Thanks for doing the test. It means a lot. I'm glad that it worked out. And there's definitely a way to avoid having to pay any, like, Android or iOS surcharges by going through the browser with those links. Okay. We just really need this offering. There we go. And we need RA, which we passed as well. First, I'm gonna go offer this. And we also haven't... Have I missed an area? Do you won't let you chicken butt them? Maybe we gotta think of new strategies, the frog. Then at least they won't see it coming. Yes, I think maybe we need to amend strategies, you know, rethink it a little bit. Shrine. Carcass time. Offer. Go pick up the tiny item. Offer, then get the Yokon. The Yokon as least is really nice because it does offer like a lot of healing, so I feel like it'd be pretty bad if we didn't pick it up. Like, I have no idea where this game is taking things anymore. I had a feeling at some point and now just like thrown all out the window. Like, what the hell is happening? Truly, sincerely. What the hell is going on? Her hair is beautiful. It does swish side to side, but yes, it doesn't like get frizzy or anything. It's perfectly silky smooth. Yeah. It doesn't take much for mine to get super disheveled either. I feel you. Wait. Just like in first Silent Hill when everything started to flip into Satan space, yeah. Look at that. Oh. You can see her spine. Isn't that cool? Well, here's the thing. Synthos, that joke is fine, but when you preface it in front of a mod, precaution, they're likely going to smite you down. You're just basically asking the mods to tense up and swing their hammer. Even if it might be completely benign. So honestly, you kind of deserve that one. You did kind of come in saying, I'm gonna say something really spoilery. And my mods being the awesome people they are, just trying to look out for me and make sure that my games aren't ruined while I'm experiencing them. Rightfully slapped you down. Looks like Las Plagos from Resident Evil 4. Have you ever played a Silent Hill game? Chris? Well, welcome in, Synthos. These hills are, in fact, yeah, silent. We got one more enemy in here. Can I focus, please? Thank you. Gotcha. Ah, more items I have no inventory space for. Never mind. Dirty drawstring bag, covered in red and black stains. Kind of sticky, but might come in handy. Girl just doesn't care anymore. She's like, give me inventory space. I don't care what it is, as long as I can keep more things. I feel her. Callisto Protocol? I played the first 6 hours of it because I was I love Dead Space. And I was very curious how it was going to turn out. And I will say what I did seem to appreciate about Callisto Protocol was the atmosphere and the lore drops, but I have never really played more than the first few hours. I know people have mixed opinions about that game. And interesting that you say that this one reminds you of Callisto Protocol. I might have to go back and play it at some points. Like, I have so many things I've offered so I can like upgrade Hinako's abilities, but I need more Emmas to do that. I don't have the ability to do it right now. Yeah, to each their own for sure, but honestly I'm willing to play more of it. Where do you think they want us to go now? Oh god, even the art here depicts exactly what happened. That's messed up. Maybe we can go to the left side. Maybe... do we need to go back? Doesn't make sense. But we did get back here, so... good graphics? I don't recall it being bad graphics, but I'm not 100% sure. But I was there, wasn't I? Oh, this is somewhere new. Oh, what the heck? Where are we? What are your favorite horror games? Synthos? Letter from a woman. You really are shrouded in mystery. You understand exactly how I feel, even though we haven't seen each other in years. Are you simply reading me like a book, or am I feeling exactly what it is you want me to? Recently, I'm starting to think I don't even know who I am anymore. Oh, dang! Did Fox's husband lure other women into this? They wouldn't, would they? Look at all these different ritual dresses, and I don't know if these would classify as like priestess outfits or if they're ceremonial outfits. But we found a new door that we can finally open. Let's grab a first aid kit because I think that would be really handy. But what do I need? I guess I can deposit this Higashi. Kind of like watching a movie. Totally fair. Oh, Kutsuti. Sometimes you just want to watch. I get it. It's been a little bit. That's fair. No pressure. I'm not a fan of how materials and textures look like in Unreal Engine 4 and 5. Mostly look a little plastic. You might have a lot more familiarity with the engines than I do. So there was Kutsuti and I think the item in that room that we just opened up. The issue of taking that first aid kit was now I don't think I have something else to offer to pick this up. Because a Kutsuti would have been a nice offering. At the very least. I guess I can give away one Yokon. Or use it. It's like a surplus Yokon. Okay, Enshrine and Kutsuti. We're opening a lot more doors now with our newfound Fox abilities, so I'm gonna... It's not even just like the arm, it's like the branding on us as well that makes us capable of opening these doors. So it's like well worth exploring what we weren't able to open versus what we are able to open now. Any more doors here? I mean, I think they don't lead to anything. I think all of them are kind of like duds. Oh, I think only that one actually led to something cool, like a note. God, there's a lot of enemies in this area. Oh yeah, this door we can open. Like a focus attack and one extra light attacker is enough to basically kill them. Which is pretty cool. Okay. Signalis? We are literally voting for that for next month to see if we're going to be playing it. I have not. Plays like old Resident Evil games with their tank controls. Yes, I've heard that. Though people say it's not exactly the most Resident Evil-like game. There are other games that play a little bit more like Resident Evil than Signalis. Hi, Purple. How's it going? Defeat monsters. Great. More monsters. Happy Tuesday. Oh, heck. It's all the monsters I've faced now, but now I have powers. We can use our powers now. Alright, let's do it. Oh, he's similar but different. Wow. Oh, okay, that was pretty freaking cool. What the heck? Okay, we just freaking demolished that enemy. Wow. Nice. Yeah, let's bandage his wounds. Yeah, I spoke to another streamer who basically gave me like a whole host of great Resident Evil likes, and Signalis wasn't really one of their suggestions, and I trust their judgment on it because they love Resident Evil and they love horror games. Rainy and cold. It's been a change of pace at the very least, but the last ritual. What are we gonna do? It is a scary game, Jonathan. The mirror to reflect upon. Crow Country was. Oh, did we get a mask now? No, but there's also a blade. Oh! No. Okay, chat, look away. Look away, look away, look away, look away, look away, look away, look away. It's gonna get worse. Oh, no, it's going to get worse. So much worse. No, I don't think it's the eyes. Oh, maybe it might be. I don't think it's the eyes, though. It's exactly what I thought it was. One of us, one of us, one of us. Yeah, that's what I saw. When I saw the mask, I saw the blades. Yep. Yep. That explains the little statues you see throughout the game where the enemies. No, when he was no. Oh, it's just a segment of her. Oh. Oh, it like almost like fuses with her. Wait, and then it just normalizes. Oh my gosh. We love matching couple masks. They really took body horror to the next level in the Silent Hill, didn't they? I don't remember the other ones being as gory. Yeah, I was not expecting this with my Silent Hill. It's almost like he saved her from the horrors of her childhood and stuff like that, but like she embraced something terrible to erase that pain. We don't know, Demon. It's all speculation right now. She had a pretty messed up childhood. Abusive father and all. Doll. Maybe the doll's so helpless here. What the heck was that flesh seal? The girl, the doll is like her child version and be like, what the heck? What are you doing? Stop, girl! Stop! It's a third eye. She's truly awoken now. Ah, okay. What's this exploration stuff that like recently just updated? Mask of the Fox Clan. You are not able to see secrets concealed within the dark shrine using the mask from the Fox Clan. Hold left trigger to fuse focus and discover hidden paths and clues at certain locations. Well, at least it gives us powers. I guess. A monster that has a large taiko drum inside its mouth. Cool. Too bad I defeated this thing before I got to see it even more. It swings around its large bocce drumstick-like arms and strikes the taiko to instill fear and command those bound to it. It tries to cancel out any noise with its loud voice banging, and that's how it's always been terrifying. Oh, update to my celluloid doll. Let's read it from the beginning, because I feel like it will just give us a better understanding. It looks like a doll that I had when I was young. I don't have mine anymore, but there was a time where it felt like a friend to me. In my opinion, a doll is a toy for girls. Because of this, I always felt like the doll was telling me that I should act more like a girl and play with it. One day, I was told by a girl that I couldn't play house with the other girls because I also hung out with boys. From that day on, I didn't want to play with the girls anymore, and so I threw the doll away. I knew it. The doll looks exactly like the one I thought I had gotten rid of that day. I'm sure it hates me for throwing it away and abandoning it. When all of this is over, I'll ask my mom for a way to put it to rest. Interesting. Yeah, probably, Demon. You just caught the inside of it. Bye, horse. See you later. Good luck at work. I don't see anything now, but that does explain the third eye. I want to pick up this comb, but as usual, no place to pick it up. Yeah, it's definitely a confirmation to society and gender expectations. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it. It's been a terrifying game. A very difficult one to digest. Oh, more about the fox. He promised me everything I could ever want to be content, a life full of comfort for as long as I live, status that no one would look down on, and most importantly, endless love for me. For all this, I will give him all of me, body, mind, and soul. I will even give him what I have fiercely protected my whole life, my will to make my own choices. From now on, I will let him decide everything for me and simply do as he says. This is what happiness means to me. Honestly, it sounds very contradictory considering the very first sequence of the game. We literally see Hinako rejecting her father, rejecting her mom for being so subservient to a father who is extremely abusive. And what is that bleeding there? And saying that she's not going to, she disrespects her mom for being the person that she is and not respecting herself more to stand up for her father and leave. And now she's like falling into a similar, I guess, chain of abuse by giving herself entirely to someone else. But I can't tell if it's like a trade away to not feel pain anymore and the kind of stuff she suffered from in her everyday life with either friends or family, or if it's just another like trap. But like, we don't know how much of it is, this is like her wishes and wills, because we do say that the Hinako has two sides. The regular girl we know outside, and then this version of Hinako, which seem to be separate identities. You are now able to see secrets concealed within the dark shrine using the mask. Hold left LT. If you spot a suspicious looking area, use focus. I wonder if the blood spots are suspicious. Oh, heck. I love the level design of this place. What the hell? We're definitely going back to the roots when the level design like looks like this good. Freaking cool. Whose arm is that? Unknown. It's an arm. We are grateful for it. We will use it. It is a powerful arm. Interesting. I want to like re-explore this area now using this arm. Or this mask. Oh, I found a hidden place. What the heck? Family physician's log, February 16th. As a miracle, how could this be? The two daughters' symptoms have improved dramatically. February 18th. Both patients have made full recovery. I do not understand one bit. Could this be the phenomenon that cannot be explained through scientific means? There exists no record in any literature of a disease or toxin that could lead to such a cruel illness. Such a dramatic recovery as the two daughters experienced has likewise never been documented. Now the housemaids are whispering about a supposed curse, yet I can no longer chide them and insist science can prove all. Alright, so I feel like we need to look back at all the notes in this area in particular because I think it will give us some context about like who these two are and the things they have seen as well. Her and her sister? She doesn't have... Oh yeah, she does have a sister. Junko is her sister. Uncertain if they are the girls they are talking about right now, but we will probably try to make some speculations about who they are. Probably next time to go through the documents. I promise you, your life will be so much better if you get it out of your head that woman must mean equals playing a cooking game. You probably will get along with people a lot better when you don't think like this. Take it from me. I'm gonna offer this divine water. Or actually, I don't know if the divine water took up another slot. It might not have. No, it did. Okay. It was like, lol, I thought she was playing a cooking game. Lamau. Also speaking like a millennial. How's the new arm treating me? I kind of like my enhanced... Oh, actually, you know what? I love it. Totally worth it. No regrets. Best plastic surgery I've ever had. Or augmentation, I guess would be a better way to put it. That's a bandage. But... I think I wanted to come back here. And I wanted to get this offering. No? Really? There's no room for this? I thought I made room for it. Can I, like, drink one of these? Just to get rid of it, honestly. Ah, heck. No, I have to go back. This place is so dense. It feels like it's 5 hallways, but we've been here for like an hour at least. Yeah, it's really not that big on like first glance, but the more you proceed through it, the more interesting it gets. Wait. Am I not pressing the right button? I am using focus, but this door does not apply that. I guess it's just the seals on the walls of the blood that really reveal a new path. I told your doctor about cold-like symptoms persisting over a month and he gave me a nasal spray. Apparently the city has a lot of mold spores at this time of the year, so it's a common thing. Oh, dang. That could definitely explain having funky symptoms. Overcooked 2 is banging. I agree. Don't get me wrong. I will play a cooking game. Gotta go get the comb. Wait for me, comb. I'm coming back. It's... If you don't like extremely stressful games that put you and the people you play with to the test, Overcooked might not be a game for everyone. Technically, I guess you can play it on your own too. I've never really done solo play, but... It's fun. It's cool. I've never tried a VR cooking game. Hi, Emma! Emma, so many things happened. Emma! Everything I thought I knew about this game. Oh my gosh. Yes, there was a lot of squealing and screaming. And what the heck? I did not expect that turn and twist.
Hello, good hunter.
Hi, Regal. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it. And we'll be a shorter stream today, but we've had a good Silent Hill session. Good luck at work. Hi, Regal. How was the DS2 any % restricted runs? You got any PBs today? Better have gotten the PB for that much torture and pain. You might have just rated us at the end of the stream, Regal. You got 2? Heck yeah. Okay, don't look though. There's like a lot of spoilers, okay? No lookies. No lookies. Go. I want you to play this game. There. I paused it. Now go. Heck off. Thank you for the rate. There's way too many spoilers just looking at this game, even if it's idle. I would suggest leaving immediately. How would I know if he left, though? How do we feel? I have many questions is all I'll say, Emma. Many questions. It has taken many twists and turns. On one side, it's like, hell yeah. I could do stuff now. On the other side, it's like, why? I was like, talking about this earlier, but like, there might be a lot of things in subtext in this game that I probably would not understand unless I understood either A, Japanese folklore, religion, and mythology more, and I was more versed in them, or if I was a Japanese person. I feel like a lot more of this game will make sense to me as I experience it. And I feel like now I'm just prompted to A, do a new game plus, but also B, try to investigate a lot of this myself so it like reveals itself to me. But we were talking about things like the cedar tree, like Kalina was giving us some information about that and what it means and all that kind of stuff. So like we're slowly trying to grasp some of these concepts, but I feel like we need a deeper dive next time around. Ryu Kishi, the man that you are, whatever goes on in the brain is sure something. Yeah, it makes me definitely curious for the endings, absolutely. But I think because I have something I need to take care of today, I don't know how much of this we are going to be going through in this sitting, so. That's what going on in my brain, though. Hi, Orb. Well, I mean, wasn't he also behind, like, a series of, like, creepy manga as well? So I think a lot of people were, like, super excited for the Silent Hill just because of who wrote it. Even though there's a lot to this game, this is his shortest writing. Most of his works are, like, 100+ hours. Yeah, I can't imagine they probably would have okayed him to do, like, a super long Silent Hill experience. It probably would have not cut it. You brought fika? Nice. What's your fika today? Yeah. Now I just feel like the next time we play, I'll want to like go back through all these halls and make sure that we like open any rooms we might have missed. Finding secrets. Well, this place becomes so much nicer when it has like less walls. I like that even the map like changes. Cool visual effect. One canal bola, one choco croissant, and the new Red Bull. Ooh, what flavor is it? So we've never really seen what's beyond this wall, which I guess is a puzzle on its own because we've seen these like foxes before. We've always had to put something in their mouth. But now the real thing is revealed. Okay, chat. I have a question for people who play this game. If I go forward to see the fox. How long is that sequence? Because I want to know if I should do it today or save it for next time. I'm just trying to gauge what I should do next, if I should like save it for next time. How long do I have? Not that long. I would prefer, I mean, I can extend it a little bit, but I prefer not to today. So I have things to take care of. Huh? Chat, I'm sorry. I have to call stream. Something came up. I'm really sorry about ending it really briefly, but I gotta go take care of something. I hope you all take care of yourselves. Please, go find yourself elsewhere, and I will check in with you again sometime soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye.